Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. In this video, we will learn some of the basic commands of the container create and also the container run. So which we have forgotten when creating the container. So let's try to discuss about this container create versus container run and also the container exec command. So let's try to see it. So normally how we will be creating the container, as you know, the docker container run -d and you will give hyphen name. So let's say that nginx hyphen demo, let's assume. So and another one is let's say that hyphen m. So I will give ubuntu hyphen demo, okay. So the name I have given it and I am running it in the detached mode. So let's say that I will not run in the detached mode and I will use something like -rm. So what is the option, what is the meaning of this one is, so now automatically I will try to log in into the container, okay, and after coming out of the container, automatically this container will be removed. So that is the meaning of this one. So that means I need to log in into the container. So for logging into the container, what I need to do, so here I need to use an terminal and interactive mode, and what I need to do, so here I need to give the image name, that is nothing but 20.04. I will try to give it, and I need to log in with a shell, that is nothing but bash shell. So I will use any shell, you can use it. So bash shell I am using. So here I am running container, I am creating the container and I am automatically logging into the container after creation, and when I come out of the container, automatically the container will be removed. So now when I click on enter, so automatically the container will be created, and if you try to see the root, so you will be able to see the root at the random number, that is the host, so server name. So here the container has been created. Now we have automatically logged in into the container. So that means when I run ls-l, automatically you will be able to get it, and if I try to run apt-update, and you will be able to update the Ubuntu packages, apt index, those also will be get updated. So like this we can use whatever the commands you want to run, you can use it. So for example, if I want to check the IP address of this one, so we can also check it, IP space a, so command not found. Why? Because this is the docker. So we can install apt install IP route 2, so that we can able to execute the commands, IP related commands we can execute it, and now we are able to install it, okay. Press enter and it will be installed. So it will take some time depending on your internet connection. So it has been installed. Now what I can do, I can run the command apa. So this is the IP address of this one, 172.17.02. So this is the IP address that has the Docker engine has given to it. So like this you can do whatever the things you want. And when I exit from this container, okay, when I exit from this container, automatically the container will be removed. So if you try to see docker container ps-a, so nothing is there. So container will be automatically removed. So that is the option of this -rm. So when you want to log in into the container directly, and after performing some actions or anything, so if you come out of the container, if you want to get the container automatically removed, means you can pass this option -rm. So this is one option. And another one which I want to tell you is, so now for example, so this is the run command, we have used it, right? For example, let's say that I will run the command -name nginx -demo, okay. So I want to run it in a detached mode. And what I want to do, so the image I want to give it is the nginx. If I try to create it, automatically the container will be created. The run, what is the use of this run? -d detached mode means a process ID will be created and it will be thrown to the background. Now if you try to see the docker container ps, now you will be able to see that created and status is up. So this is the docker container ps. Now it is running, right? So the thing is running. So what is the reason, what is the meaning of this container run? So when you create a container using this run command, automatically the container will be created and it will be in the running state. So now I will try to create another command using the create. So we have learned about this create also, right? So I will try to use the create command and I will use ng-demo1. So now this is the -d. So I will try to remove this. So there is no option like -d for the create command. Why? Because the container will be just created. So but the container will not be started. So if I try to create here, automatically the container is created. If you try to check the PSA and nginx-demo1 has been created, but the status will be in the created state, but it is not running. So if you want this container to run means you need to manually start the container. So that means docker container start the container name nginx-demo 1. That's it. Oh, sorry, spelling mistake. nginx-demo 1. So the docker container will be running. So if you try to check the docker container PSA, so both the containers are running. So this is the difference between a container create and a container run. So container create means the container will be created and there will be no option for this -d. You should not provide the -d. Why? Because the container will be just created. It will not be running. So if you want to run the container means you will run the container. You should run the container manually. So why this one is useful is, for example, if you want to create a container and afterwards if you want to check the configurations and all those things means, so you will be using the create container. And if you, in order to save time or something like that, you want to create a container and you want to run it upfront means you will be using this run container. So depending on the options you can use it. But I am telling you the difference between this create run and also the docker container run and also the docker container create. And another one, the last one which I want to tell you is, before closing of this docker containers, how we can log in into the container. Okay, so not all the images you can log in. So there will be only some images which you can able to log in. So not all the images you can able to log in into the shell command. So using the bash or some other shell also you can log in. So that depends on the image. They will be providing you the option whether you can able to log in into the image or not. So for example, let's say that for this nginx-demo I want to log in into the container means what I need to do, docker container exec, and I want to log in into a terminal in interactive mode, and I want to give the nginx-demo, that is nothing but the container name, and I want to tell the shell name. So what is the shell name? So right now I want to use the bash shell. So you can use whatever the shell you want. So depending on the image, whichever it supports. So if I try to press enter, automatically you have been logged into that nginx demo. Now if you try to run whatever the commands you want, you can run it. Okay, so here you can run it, and also here you can run the apt update also. This time it will be pulling the packages from the Debian. That depends. So for the Debian package also apt update will work. So like this, so all the commands will work in this container. And if you want to log in out of the container means, then we need to press the exit. So depending on the like internet speed, so it will take some time to download. So let it download. We have already did this one. So we have already logged in into this container previously in our videos, but I am trying to tell you that we can also log in into the container using this exec command. So there is also another way. So actually there are two approaches by which we can log in into the container. So this is one way, you can directly log in into the container and you can write the commands. And another way is, another approach is how it will be is, so I will try to show you. So I am exiting, I am coming out of the container. So we want to run the container without logging into the container. I want to run the commands against the container. Then what I need to do is, so we can use the same thing, docker container exec. So I want to write the container name, that is nothing but nginx-demo, and here I need to provide the command. So here I can provide something like ls-l. So you can do it like this. So let's try to see whether we can able to see it or not. So like this we can able to see, without logging into the container we can able to see the contents in the home page. So if I want to see the etc/host means, so you can check it like this. See, like this we can able to see. So like this, without logging into the container, if you want to run the commands against a container means, so you can use this exec command and you can provide the command whatever you want. If you want to log in into the container means, you need to provide -t-i and also the shell name. So now and also one thing you need to understand that not all the containers will support this logging in depending on the images. So if they support means you can log in, or otherwise you cannot able to log in. So that is one thing you need to understand. So we have learned in this video about the create command, run command, and also -rm option also I have shown you, and also the exec command, how many ways, the two approaches, how we can log in into the container and execute the commands. So these are the different commands, basic commands which we will be using while creating the containers. Hope you understood about this concept. So this is all about the containers thing. In the next video onwards, we will try to learn about the images. So what is a Docker image and how we can create an image, how we pull image and all those things. We'll try to learn in the next videos. Hope you understood about this concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.